Welcome to the first episode of How to Get Started in Space Engineers. I'm going to start this off by saying there is no right way or wrong way to play this game. You play it how you want to play it. Play it as efficiently as you want or as inefficiently as you want. Do what you want to do. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go up here to New Game. Custom Game. Scroll it on down. Go to the star system. We'll go over here to the advanced tab. Characters inventory size. I like to take it down to 10 times. It makes the very early game a lot easier. So much easier. Plus, kind of overall, I'll say it helps out a little. Quite a lot. View distance, yeah, we'll leave it at 15 kilometers. Nah, screw it. Let's take it up to, yeah, we'll take it, you know what? I don't know. Let's see what it does at 50 kilometers. I've got to see if my computer will handle this. Okay. Now, we will start. Oh, and it's time for a sip of dew. There, Mountain Dew as it is. Yahoo! Okay, good old Mountain Dew. All right, Earth-like drop pod. And a respawn. Let's see where it drops us. There we go. We can hit V, Alt, scroll out with the mouse button. Just kind of take a look and see where we're at. See what's going on. All right, a little bit of rocky terrain. No worries. There's the parachute. There it is. And you can hold down the Alt button, move your mouse around, and see what's going on out here. Ooh, there's a nice little ledge right there. Got to be careful with that thing. All right. Oh, come on, baby. Land safely. Right into the tree. Or not. And touchdown. There we go. B to go back into first person. We will exit our drop pod. B again to go to first person. Let's get off of here. All right. Now, we have our survival kit right here to access the inventory and to recharge if we have to. O2H2 generator, which has oxygen bottle, hydrogen bottle, and ice. This is where it'll produce oxygen and hydrogen. So, to get started, the default 3 brings out your drill. We need to get some ore coming out of here, which will be stone in the beginning, to drop it in here, and the survival kit will convert it to ingots, and then ingots will make these components so we can start building things and start automating it. Right now it's a kind of a slow start, but later on, oh man, we're going to be producing thousands, tens of thousands of items. I'm just going to get away from this guy just a little bit because I want to build a platform over right about there where the crosshairs are. You know what? Let's go right here. We'll start our mining. Double click. Hit F to pick up the stone as it comes around. C to crouch down. And keep on a-digging. We're going to dig a little bit of a hole so the stone here doesn't go away. Now, if you notice, it's been really slow digging here. One, it's because of the drill, and because we're in the dirt. We haven't got quite down to the denser stone. So, if you want to just take your time, keep digging through the dirt, picking up a little bit of stone. Now, if you notice, that's like 8 stone at a time. And if you look at our inventory, we got 4,000 liters, 600 stone. The volume is 230.74 liters. We're going to be here for a while. That's okay. So, double click, start drilling. Now again, this is one way to drill or to play the game. I'm going to be doing this for a while, picking up stone, and I'll see everybody in 2 seconds when I finally have a full inventory. Got the inventory filled with the stone, so if you press I, you can see 10,000 kilograms of stone. Damn good start. Now, I just dug straight down. Now with it being kind of dark down there, oh, and I apologize. Let me tab. There we go. If you press tab, you can cycle through the HUD display. On the right hand side, it'll give you tool tips, which I'm holding the hand drill. You've got your welder, which is number 1 from the hotbar, your grinder, number 2, but we're still drilling, so we'll keep the drill. And if you look on the lower left, you've got your visor, your jetpack. Can't remember what the O is for, but the L is for a light. So we got our light. There we go. Now we can kind of see what's going on here. Now, if we go down here to the bottom of our hole, we finally hit the stone here, which is a different color from the dirt up there, and this. Where we come into this. Now, the stone here, 170, 183, 13.9. Yeah, we're going to concentrate on those 170, 183. So if we come up here to this dirt, and we get a few of these to drop. There we go. We'll go down here, and we'll show the difference of it for the density of it. 74.2, 13.9, 14, 13.9. Where was that? That one was just there. Basically, it's a lot less dense. So get down here to this stuff as soon as you can and start mining it. Now, we'll come back up here. Ooh, save our jetpack. And there's our drop pod. So we'll come up here. Let's turn off the lights to save some power. We will open up this inventory. Now the survival kit. Ooh, let's drop that in there. Okay, right now it's not producing anything. But if we go here to production, let's queue up some ingots. Let's go. Now, if you click once on it, it'll queue up just 1 ingot right here. Control, click, it'll queue up 10. And there it is. It's producing this stone right here. You can see it going down into gravel, iron, nickel, and silicon. These 3 right here are what we're going to need right off the bat. Let's come back here to production. You can also hold down Shift, click. It'll queue up 100 of them. Control, Shift, and click produces 1,000. Or queues up 1,000. So there it is, going through all of that. Now, with these ingots being produced, we'll now be able to produce these guys. So, let's see here. Steel plate. If you hover over it, if you look there in the middle, iron ingots, it will take 7 of them to make 1 steel plate. And we currently have 81, which the 81 that was right there matches the 81 that we have there. Just like computers, it'll take 0.17 iron ingots and 0.07 silicon wafers. And you can just kind of just highlight and see what all the different components take so you have a better idea of how much you need to do. Now, we still got more stone, so we can double click, fill her back up, and there it is. It's going to keep going as long as we've got these ingots being queued up for it. Now, you can also click and drag over, or you can right click and drag it and release, and then tell how much you want to go over. So let's go with 100. Boom, 100 just got put in there. Double clicking, let's fill her on up. But that's how you can split the stacks on all of this stuff. So right now, we need to get a little base started. Because if you die out here, as long as you've got a survival kit here, you can respawn here. Now, highlighting the survival kit terminal window there, hold down F, you look in the lower left, filling back up the electricity, oxygen, hydrogen, and your health. Later on, we can get a medical room. It'll do it a lot faster. Now, over here, in the O2 H2 generator, we have ice that will fill up the hydrogen bottle and the oxygen. Let's keep this thing going. We got to make sure. Just a little bit more. Let's empty this thing out. And there it goes. Oh, just on cue. That little noise. There's an unknown signal right there coming down to the surface. And if you watch it, it's just here. We'll leave it here like this. It's going on down. It's 2.7 kilometers away. And it'll be hanging out for 14 minutes. And as soon as it slows down, that means its parachute popped. There it is. It just popped out and it's slowly descending. But let's go check it out. And before we do that, we will take 1 hydrogen bottle, make sure we've got it. And if you look on the lower left of the HUD, the H2 has 1 bottle highlighted on there. Now, to get the jetpack going, hit the X, space to go up, C to go down, and then you have WASD for flight, and you can use your mouse and go in the direction that it is facing. So let's go check this thing out. Plus we can kind of see what's going on and see if there's anything else floating around here. Ooh, I like, ooh. I'm just looking at maybe a possible base there. Okay, all right, too many squirrels. Alrighty. Let's see, we got 900 more meters to go. Don't want to hit the ground very fast or you're going to die, and then you got to walk back all the way over here. Okay, there's the parachute. Come in for a soft landing, and there's the unknown signal. And, oh man, this is one of those guys that have a thruster on the bottom of it. If you can see it, it's kind of hard to see, but that's why it's rolling around. Normally, they don't roll around. I'm hoping, there, he got stuck. So, we can take out the grinder and start grinding if we wanted to, but I don't want to yet. So, highlight this button. You can, well, let's get rid of the grinder by pressing 0. Click on it. That's the inventory. Okay, we're looking for another button. But you know what? Let's, oh, there's a button right there. That's what you want. Try your luck to get a new special item. Click OK. Wait a couple seconds. Nothing. This is how you get skins for your suits, your helmets, gloves, boots, drills, grinders, welders. But let's grind this down for the components. There it is. Oh, but you know what we also need to find in here? There should be a little inventory that we can get some components out of it. Oh, come on. You know what? Let me tab that out. And come on, baby. Why aren't you grinding? There we go. We'll take all of this stuff with us. Right now I'm looking for a port to access some of the inventory because it should have some loot in here somewhere. But if, at the minimum, it'll definitely help in the early game to grind this stuff down and take it with you. And my apologies. If you look on, with the grinder in hand, if you highlight it and look on the right hand side, the small battery, those are all the components we're going to get except for the power cell. Because the power cell, it just turns out scrap when you grind it. So we'll get this out of here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a parachute hatch. Nothing in the parachute hatch. Okay, let's... There, let's try this inventory. Highlight it, press F. Ooh, we got some power kits. Portable power is what it is. Space credits, 326 of them. We'll take them. And double click. The grinder will keep going. And maybe if we can highlight it. I bet you the voxels are getting in the way. So we'll just grind all this down, get our components. It'll save us from drilling more ore than what's necessary. Come on, one more. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. There it is. There's our respawn ship. X to get back in flight. Let's get back over there. And if you look in the lower left, you can see the meters per second. Let's see, there we are. About 110 meters per second. Yeah, if we hit the ground or a tree right now, yeah, we're dead. So we'll come on back over here. Now, also, before I land, if you look on the right, bottom right of your HUD, there's an artificial horizon. You can use the Q and the E key to level yourself out according to the gravity. Planetary gravity, I should say. All right. We got, this is the haul of the components of everything that we got. Nice. Now, the thing is, it took 21% of hydrogen to get there out of the bottle. Now also, let me back up. In the bottom left of your HUD, where that H2 is, when it gets down to 0, it will refill by taking out of the bottle. That's why the bottle's been used. So we've got ice here to refill it. Just drop it in there and it refills. We'll keep it just like that. I want to keep the inventory open so we're not clogging it with the hydrogen bottle yet. So let's get back over here. Let's see here. Did everything get produced? We got ingots. We got that. All right. Now, oh, but you know what we need now? Some steel plates. So let's queue up, let's see, we'll queue up 20 of them. So control, click twice, and there they go. And they're being produced. So over here in the inventory, there they are. We're going to need these to build items, and we already had some there, but that's okay. Now you can see why with 4,000 liters, we're using up 519 of it. Ooh, if we only had like 2,000 or 1,000 in there, oh my gosh, that's pretty heavy. Oh, double click it to bring it over. And let's build, I want to plan this out because I want to set up a drilling rig just to go down into the ground so we don't have to hand mine any of this. So the default, we'll put 4 right there. We'll drop this guy right there. And we'll, there's 3, 4, 5. Now these are just light armor blocks, but they take 25 steel plates to make them fully fully welded, so it's at its full strength. But we're not going to do that yet. We just want to get this started because the resources are a little bit on the light side. Now we're going to need some power to go here, but first let's get our basic assembler. There's our basic assembler, default of number 5. It has 1 port that is right there. Let's drop it here on the edge. You can use page down and page up to spin it. 1 port, I want it pointing that direction. So there we go. Grab your welder and highlight the basic assembler on the right hand side of the screen. Those are all the components that it's going to take to build this. So with welder in hand and it's highlighted, right click, components added to build planner. You hit G, this will come into everything that you can build right now. Right there, there's the basic assembler. Those are all the components that it needs. We will come over here. If you middle mouse button it, why the survival kit is highlighted. Oh, cannot withdraw all of those guys. So hold down shift, middle mouse button, and that all components successfully put into production. There's all the components that it has to build to make that basic assembler. Even though we had some of these components, oh my gosh, we're going to be using them up. Don't worry about that. And yeah, see how quickly it's using everything? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's sucking it up dry. Oh, there was that little noise again. There's another unknown signal. Okay, I'm going to go check out that signal. And we're going to need more stone. So I'm going to gather up some more stone from our hole over there. Check out the signal, and I'll see everybody in 2 seconds. With the star below the horizon, it's still kind of light out here. This is what I like about the vanilla version of the game. You can still see what's going on, and if you want to brighten things up, you can pop in some lights. So, all the components are built for the basic assembler right here. So, we've got the welder. Let's check the build menu. So if you pull up G, yep, it's still sitting there. So come on up here, highlight it, middle mouse button, cannot withdraw 6 motors, and there we go. All components were successfully withdrawn. So come on over here. Now you can left mouse button it and have it just build up that way, or double click and the welder will stay on, or any of your tools that you use, they'll stay on. So there we go. Now, it's kind of hard to see on this one, but we're getting to that functional hack line. And boom, right there. This assembler will now work. You don't need the components that are above that functional hack line. So it's 20 steel plates. You don't need those for this to work, but me, I like to do everything complete. So we'll finish welding this up. Now, with the basic assembler, we can make different components for this guy. Because right now, this is all that we can make in the survival kit. Let's go over here and check and see what we can make in this baby. Here's the production queue, and here's everything else. Not only the stuff that was in the survival kit, but including the newer stuff. Power cells, metal grids, detector components, large steel tubes, radio components, bulletproof glass. I think that was everything different. But yeah, just to let you know. Now, the thing is, though, this guy is going to require 280 kilowatts of power. So now we've got to get power going to it. And for the power, we're going to start off with wind turbines. Now, if you look at the box that's surrounding it, it's red. We're missing one component to get it going, and that's interior plates. So if you look on the right-hand side of the monitor or screen right now, we need to get some interior plates. So let's get some interior plates going. Actually, let's make all of the components over here in our survival kit. So if we pull up G, here in the search menu, we can type in for wind turbine, scroll over it, middle mouse button, it puts it into the build planner and shows everything that it needs. So we come on over here to the survival kit, highlight it, hold down shift, middle mouse button, all components were successfully put to production. Ooh, and there's another unknown signal. You know what? Haha! Let's grab our hydrogen bottle. While all that stuff is being queued up, let's go check out this puppy. I'm going to pull out our drill, just in case flying here along the surface, there might be some ores that are close by, and the drill has an ore detector on it, so we might find something along the way. To that other one earlier, I ended up finding a boulder that was above the ground, and it had some silver. So I put a GPS marker on it. And I can show those later on, but right now this is about getting started on this one. So let's go on around. You know what, let's stay down here. Maybe we might find something as we circumvent this little hill. Alright, well, let's get up there and see what it's got. Unknown signal. Oh, damn, it's another... Oh, this guy likes to roll around. We're just going to grind the hell out of him. And maybe we'll get it to stop. Maybe we won't. Oh, yeah. We're getting components off of this puppy at the minimum. Come on, baby. We're going to hit something and it's going to stop it as long as I don't fall off the cliff. Yeah. Trying to stay in front of it to keep it from rolling. Slowly whittling away at it. Okay, I'm having too much fun at this. Come on, get that gyroscope so it'll stop. Get it, baby, get it. No, oh! Oh, did it get stopped here in the back? Yes! It got pinched. Okay. Now maybe we can access that inventory right there. Oh, come on, don't, just give me whatever you got in there. Special content power. Ground down the button. Now we can't get to the stuff. Okay. Well, we'll just keep grinding this puppy on down, get the components, and head back. Again, early game, come out here and get this stuff if you wish. Or oh, there's more components. Now, there's right there, that motor. Press F to pick up. Boom, there, we just picked up some motors. So again, less ore that we have to get going, or drill to keep things going. We'll just keep grinding away on this, get the components. There we go, there's a gyroscope, good stuff in that.
Energy low.
Uh-oh. You know what? We'll leave that stuff there. Let's get back to the respawn pod. .23% left of power. Okay, first things first. Let's make sure we get some power going. Hit F. You know what? Again, another good time to sip the dew. There we go. There it is. All right, survival kit. We will hold down the Alt button, middle mouse button. It deposited what it could. Oh my gosh, yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Now we need the components to make the wind turbine. Highlight it, middle mouse button. What? 2 motors and 24 girders? Oh, let's see here. Oh, come on, baby. Really? Uh-oh. We need more iron ingots. Well, there's this and production. So let's we'll queue up 100 ingots and get it going. Put it here at the front. Make the ingots that we need. It's slowly getting there. I don't know if that might be enough. I doubt it. You know what? Let's just queue up another 1,000. There. Oh, damn it. I thought we were going to have enough there. So, with the wind turbine, let's drop one right there. And boom. So we can deposit some of the components here. Come up here, left click it. There, we're missing the 24 girders. That's all we're missing now. Now, with the basic assembler, we can drop off this stuff. We can't put it in the survival kit because it doesn't make it, so we can't put it in there. So it's got 2,000 liters of capacity. We can do it the easy way. Highlight it, shift, middle mouse button. Oh, actually, we don't want that in production. Oh, there we go. How about Alt, middle mouse button? There, we deposited what we could. Dropped all of that in there. The only thing we couldn't do is the med kit, the power kit, space credits, stone, and hydrogen bottle. And scrap metal. We got to wait for the refinery before we can process that back to its components. Let's get rid of the hydrogen bottle. There's that. One in here. Oh, let's get some more stone going. And I believe we don't need that or that, so we'll just make the 24 girders. Slowly getting there. You know what? How about that? Oh man, no, we're gonna have to make some more. So let's deposit some more stone. Just trying to do as little editing on this, just to see you guys what happens in real time. I'm trying to keep them about 30 minutes per episode, just to help everybody get started. We're getting there. 21 of them. 23. 24. There we go. 24 girders. So again, if you want to, you can click and drag them. Or come on out here. Middle mouse button. All components successfully withdrawn. Now let's weld this guy up. There's that. Now, to see how much power this guy is putting out, any control panel on any of the blocks that are out there, it requires 280 kilowatts of power. This one turbine is putting out 228 at this ground level. So, let's get it up a little bit higher. We'll get our components back here when we grind it back down. Let's see here. No steel plates there. Do we got steel plates over here? Yes, we do. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll just take all of that. And we're going to need that eventually. Now on this, we'll use 4 to start the light armor block. We'll hit X and we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop the wind turbine, weld it back up. There. Now if you look at it, spin it a little bit faster. I like that. That'll show the faster it spins, the more power it puts out. So now, this wind turbine is putting out 457 kilowatts. More than enough to power the basic assembler. So, we can, now we're going to have to hand jive this stuff. We can process the stuff into ingots over here. Yeah, let's drop that there. Take the ingots, bring it on over here. And we can drop them in right in there. Now, with this one, we can make the more complicated components. And then, eventually, there will be an assembler, which makes even a higher tier components. Whew. Wash, rinse, and repeat. But this is a good start. We have a basic survival kit to refine the stone into ingots, an assembler to make the components, and we've got power supplying the assembler. Step 1 to getting the game going. All right. Thank you for joining me here on this tutorial on how to get started in Space Engineers. And always, enjoy life and be safe. And drink the dew.